And I am raw to the bone. But y'all knew that already. Happy Thursday, y'all. Come on in, come on in. I'm going to start the day off or the moment off with a positive vibe, give you something to think about. All right. Good morning, Doc Holiday. Are our women truly safe in honor of Domestic Violence Awareness Month? Thank you, Doc, for bringing that to my attention. There's so much stuff to talk about as it relates to domestic violence awareness. So come on in, because what is it going to be? Step one, wake up early, gonna rise in the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. What? Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. 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 Hey, set your affirmations, aspirations. The aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. What? Wake up. Don't let people hold you to the fire for your mistakes. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Some life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Some days I'm up, some days I'm down. Season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. Some days I'm barely breathing, y'all. Fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Get this message. Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm So what do y'all do? What? So y'all fake it till you make it. Positive vibes are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time, that's how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. Come on, y'all. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, but I'll take it. What? Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up. Today's gonna be a wake up. Today's gonna be a what? Wake up. Today's gonna be a wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day, y'all. Y'all get these words, right? Do y'all get these words? Sometimes I'm up. Other days I'm barely breathing, y'all. Do y'all hear what these words are saying? It's perfect for this show, right? It's going to be a good day. Some days I'm up. Some days I'm barely breathing. But one day at a time is how we operate a cadence. That means we take one day at a time. That's it and that's all. That's how you operate a cadence. Negative thoughts are overtaken. Stay away from that shit. That's what they're saying. Okay, today's going to be a good day. Good morning, Chef You. Good morning, Nessa Bug. Good morning, Ghost. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Cheryl. Come on in, y'all. I listen to those words every morning before the show. And it's such a gem that I found that song because the message is so powerful. You know what I'm saying? It really is powerful. And I play that every day because there's somebody that wakes up and they're having a shitty ass day. Right? We got to remind those people that even in your shittiest moment, this is going to be a good day because we got the opportunity to make it a good day by doing the best we can. That's it. That's it. Good morning, Angel. All right, hashtag Fit Friends. Angel came in here hot and smoking. Came right in with the hashtag Fit Friends update. Angel said, good morning, Raw and Coffee with Friends family. I just finished my bike ride, about to get a little yoga flow in while I watch and listen. I love it. Again, I want to say this 15-day challenge, whoop, the clock is ticking, y'all. Tick, 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 tick. Y'all got a couple of more days to get in your challenge goals, right? 64 ounces minimum of water and 30 minutes of concentrated movement. 15-day challenge, y'all, right? And on November 1st, we're going to talk about how this challenge made us better or how it worked us the fuck out. Okay. All right. I got my input. I got my challenges and I got my things that I'm grateful for because of this challenge. Right. And so we'll share that in the next coming days. All right. Because this challenge is ending, y'all. All right. So kudos to you, Angel, for being committed and still getting up in the morning and getting on that bike. All right. Anybody else want to inject a hashtag Fit Friends moment before we move on? Okay. I didn't do my workout yet, but I'm going to do it after sometime in this morning. I'm going to jump on my bike and get it out the way. I say get it out the way. All right. I've been busting 30-minute bike rides, 35 really, because 30 minutes spin class, and then a 5-minute cool down. Right. Good morning, Johnny. Closer to the weekend. Johnny Leon Hill. The show last night was wonderful. Nicole, kudos to Nicole. I joined late. I was out and about, but I did get to hear a lot of the input that Nicole, gave and the questions that you asked her and how she got into doing what she was doing. It was very inspirational, and very enlightening to hear, you know, how she got into this and how, her personal experiences motivate her. Right? It was a good show. Thank you, Johnny, as always, for jumping on. And I did see some Coffee with Friends members on there, and I appreciate y'all for spreading the love and supporting each other, right? This is what we do. This is what we do. All right. Anybody else with a hashtag Fit Friends update that they want to give? All right, so I'm going to move on to hashtag reading with friends. I'm hoping that you guys have your book and we are reading It Didn't Start With You as and taking notes and highlighting shit because we are going to be discussing this in no time. All right. We're going to be discussing this. All right. It didn't start with you. Movie moment. Before we get into the topic today, though, let me just frame out the topic today so that y'all can start getting your mental juices flowing. In lieu or in contribute to Domestic Violence Awareness Month, right? Because I'm still there. Glad to know that I didn't miss it. Thank you, Doc Holliday, because I almost missed it, right? Domestic Violence Awareness Month. That's the month that we're in, right? This is also the same month we got an open window for our medical benefits. So I just want to throw that in, y'all. Get your medical benefits in because I got to get mine done today. All right. In contribution of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, I want to talk about an incident that happened in Newark, New Jersey. I'm going to share the story here. Thank you, Heart to Fire, for sharing the story with me. Right. This story is close to home. This happened in Newark. And although this is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and this particular act is not going to be deemed domestic violence, it is still a violent act. Right. And so my question is, are our women safe? Right. We talked about the men. Right. So let's be fair. Right. The last time we talked about the domestic violence awareness topic, it was about men taking in abuse from women and it being ignored. So today we're going to be talking about, are our women truly safe? And what do I mean by that? I'm going to share with y'all. I shared it on my page the other day, but nobody read it. Nobody clicked it because nobody's really interested. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. A lot of people are really more interested in garbage talk and entertainment on social media than serious shit. You throw serious shit up there and people just scroll by. But I posted the article that Heart to Fire shared with me about a gentleman that shot a woman merely because he went to grope her and she didn't want to be groped. Okay, I'm going to read that article and I'm going to share that article with y'all. But this is something we need to think about, y'all. Are our women truly safe? And how do our women what suggestions or recommendations do you want to give to our ladies to keep them safe? And Doc Holiday, I hope you're still on here because this is right up your alley. Okay? This is right up your alley. Oh, heart. Naomi said the damn pee breaks are killing me. Hashtag fit friends. I know it. I know it. Angel said, got it. The book is heavy. I'm digesting it slowly, baby. This is heavy. It is. It is heavy. It's heavy. All right. All right. So let the topic marinate for a minute because we're going to go into it. I'm going to share this article with you, okay? Because it's very serious. It got me thinking about how the fuck to navigate my life when I go out in these damn streets, right? You take it for granted. You go out late, you get on the bus, you fall asleep, you're walking down the dark streets. You know, we take a lot of shit for granted, but this article shocked the fuck out of me. So I'm going to share this with y'all. But before I go there, I watched last night, for those that have Netflix and are looking for something good to watch, The Good Nurse, right? It's a movie on Netflix called The Good Nurse, all right? And I can't remember if it was based on a true story, but the way it ended, it seemed like it was a true story. And so I'm asking you guys to take a look at it. You know, I was surprised I was able to get through it, um, but it was really good. It really makes me question some of the affairs in the hospitals. So take a look at the movie, The Good Nurse. It's long, but when you have nothing to do, it's interesting and it'll go by fast, right? The Good Nurse on Netflix. Now, Lord of the Rings, The Power of the Rings, I'm done. I'm waiting for the next season. And House of Dragon, oh my fucking God. Oh my goodness. Did y'all see who is watching House of Dragon? Who is watching House of Dragon? The shit is giving everything. It's giving me every bit of life that it needs to. It is. It is, y'all. Glamour 47, don't disappoint me. Let me know that you out here watching that. House of Dragon is fucking fire, y'all. Now, when I first started watching it, Game of Thrones, you know, had me up I was addicted, right? And so when House of Dragon came, I said, let me see this shit. Is it gonna be as good as Game of Thrones, right? And then you know the first couple of episodes, you be like, huh, hurry up, because you know they gotta frame out the characters and shit. But baby, House of Dragon, I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna give away no shits, Johnny. You don't have to worry. I'm just saying this. The shit is fire. The shit is everything. It needs to be and more. And baby Glamour 47, you ain't saying shit. Me and you both, us, love Damon. What? Isn't Damon the same actor that played in True Blood? That fine motherfucker. Okay? Whew. House of Dragon. If y'all ain't on it, get the fuck on it. Hey, Interior Rule. Angel said, no, I'm not going to tell, Johnny. I'm not going to tell. I'm not going to tell. Angel said, I just watched The Good Nurse last night. I don't know if I'm more angry at Charlie or all the hospitals he worked at. It was based on a true story. Okay, it was based because, you know, I missed that line. But at the end, they give what ultimately happened to these people in the story. Watch that shit. Angel, I'm with you. And you know why I'm with you. You know, I talk about my kidney all the time, how my kidney got fucked up in a simple surgery. And I wind up having 3 additional surgeries back to back to fix my kidney, which I almost could have lost, right? Due to an error. And I watch these shits and I go, you know, these hospitals, you know, and doctors, they are more focused on protecting right? The reputational stance of the hospital and the funding that the hospital gets, that they will keep a secret about motherfuckers going around the hospital doing some whack shit. Yes, I need to watch The Patient. You know, my girlfriend changed her Hulu password. Well, she kicked everybody off because she wound up having 40 people on her account. And now I got to log back in and I don't remember the password. So I got to go figure that out. Yes, I'm admitting that I don't pay for Hulu, y'all. I said this shit. The fuck? I borrow it. Okay? I borrow it. You know, so I'm with you, Angel. I don't know because listen. I'm in the middle of wars with hospitals. Well, I'm not really having a war because the hospital know what the fuck happened. Okay, but there are instances where the hospitals are hush hush to protect themselves. Great question, Angel. I need y'all to look at The Good Nurse. Okay, there's a message behind that. All right. Doc said, I missed the last two episodes. It's been said Cisco is the last living Targaryen of the House of Dragon. Right. Yep. I saw that post. I saw that. All right. Johnny said the guy who is a nurse in North Carolina got arrested because he killed two women with insulin injections. Watch The Good Nurse, Johnny Hill. You know, it's funny that you fucking say that shit. Right? Because I'm telling you guys, this world is fucking weird. Right? The mere fact, Johnny, that a nurse in North Carolina got arrested because he killed two women with insulin injections. These motherfuckers are going around the hospital shooting insulin in your IV bags and shit and killing your ass in the hospital. You come to the hospital and find out one of your relatives died and they don't know what the fuck why. I'm telling y'all right now, do your due diligence. Drag that hospital to the hills. Take them motherfuckers from the beginning to the end. Make them investigate and make them provide you with every level of detail that you could possibly get. Ask for an autopsy. Ask for it all. I know that people don't want their loved ones cut up and butchered up, but fuck that shit. These hospitals and I would say the nurses and the doctors, but I feel like if the hospitals had more strict policies and were more accountable, then it would minimize the amount of nurses and doctors going around fucking these patients up. You know, it's crazy. You can't even rely on your medical system to take fucking care of you because they even greedy for money and reputation over the care of their own patients. Over the care of their own patients. Okay? Just saying. All right. So, with that, I'm going to move into Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I want to share something with y'all because this happened in New Jersey. Newark, New Jersey. Give me a second. I'm going to pull it up on my screen so that y'all can see it as I am sharing it. Are our women truly safe? So, I wanted to share this because just in case one of y'all motherfuckers know this guy, all right? East Orange man who shot a woman dead for objecting to his handsy sexual advances has been sentenced to 20 years in prison. Hudson County prosecutor Esther Suarez said on Tuesday. Thaddeus Williams, 39, who previously pleaded guilty to the fatal shooting of Aisha McFadden on December 4th, 2020, must serve at least 17 years before becoming eligible for parole. He was sentenced Friday. Okay? This motherfucker got 20 years in jail. He turned around and shot a woman who rejected his advances. This motherfucker is 39. Same age as my son. Look at him. Look at him. All right. Now I'm gonna share what exactly happened. It said McFadden 36 was in the red area of Martin Luther King Drive. I don't know what the red area means, okay? And Bayview Avenue at 8:30 p.m. when she was shot in the torso. Authorities said Williams shot her when she defended herself after being groped by him. So this motherfucker, right, went to touch her, feel up on her, and she defended herself. And he shot her. He shot her. Okay, she was transported by emergency medical services to Jersey City Medical, where she was pronounced dead. Okay, McFadden, who worked at the cafeteria at Lincoln High School, was described as a very loving, extremely funny, strong minded, and passionate about her kids. This woman defended herself, or tried to defend herself against being groped. Now, how many of you ladies, right? How many of you ladies have been walking down the street and a guy tried to talk to you? Right? We used to just didn't want to hear, fuck you, bitch, you ugly anyway. We just didn't want to hear that. Right? That was one of the things that I was like, oh my God, this motherfucker is gonna cuss me out because I don't answer him. He's gonna say you an ugly bitch anyway, or whatever. You stink, you stuck up. He's gonna say all that shit. But now I got to worry about being shot. What are our women supposed to do? We can't even walk down the street and say no thank you. We can't defend ourselves from strangers groping us. We got to be worried about our personal space when we're walking down the street. What advice would you give us women in these days and times? Going the fuck outside. This is in honor of Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Now, even though this might not be considered a domestic dispute, it is still violent. What are we women supposed to do? This reminds me, and I talked about this before on this show, and I'm going to talk about it again, where a woman posted a video when she was coming out the store and a big van was parked next to her car. And she showed the parking lot. There was 1 million empty parking spaces. Why was this van parked so close to her car? Right? She was smart enough to go back in the store and ask one of the workers in the store, can you walk me to my car? When this worker walked her to her car, come to find out when she got to the car, the van was parked so close to her car, she could barely open her car door. There was a man sitting in the van, just sitting there. And when he saw her come up to the car to open the car door, she's filming this, okay? And when she went to open the door and he saw her and he saw the other person from the store with her, he backed out his van and drove off. Are our women safe? And what suggestions do you have for women? Fellas, I'm going to ask you this. If you were in public and a woman like myself or any woman came up to you and said, "Excuse me, sir, can you do me a favor? Can you walk me to my car?" Would you? I'm asking. All right, let me go up here cuz you guys are talking about the hospital shit, right? Chef Yu says something similar happened in Canada. A nurse killed a few elderly patients. What the fuck? This is what I'm saying. Hey, Madison. The general say, y'all see the episode of 911 where the paramedic was a thrill seeker, making folks flatline, then setting them up for to look like a hero? What? Now, some idiot is going to take that as an idea. And now we're going to have some new fucking serial killer. I heard that they captured a serial killer in California. I need to look that up because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck was what was his thing? Like, what did he go around doing? I mean, besides killing, like, did he have a specific, set of folk he killed? The fuck? Right? What is going on in our world today? Fellas, I asked the question. If a woman came out up to you while y'all were out in public and said, can you walk me to my car? Would you? Would you do it? right? Johnny said there is a show based on a true story, Johnny, I know it, called Dr. Death, where these patients come in for routine surgeries and either came out worse or died. It's on Peacock and USA Network. Johnny, I tried to watch Dr. Death. I made it to the part where they're doing like the interviews with the other doctors from the other hospitals and stuff like that. It triggers me. I couldn't finish it, right? Because my experience in 2018 is what Dr. Death was doing. I had that very Dr. Death experience in 2018. So when I tried to watch Dr. Death, I could not. It triggered me. It brought me back to a place in 2018 where I was depressed, where I, it was hard for me. Okay, I couldn't finish Dr. Death. That's why I know how triggers are so important to control, and how trauma is so critical for us to understand. Good morning, Zen. Good morning. Johnny said we just had an incident in DC where this man killed this woman because she beat him in a one-on-one basketball game. Hold up. So I just shared a story that happened in Newark, New Jersey, where a guy went to grope a woman and she defended herself and he shot her. He's been sentenced to 20 years. Johnny just told me that there was an incident in DC where a man, killed his woman because she beat him in basketball. What's going on out here in the US of A? I posted a video on my timeline yesterday where this guy is talking about how men really don't like women. Is that true? Like, y'all really don't give a fuck about us. Not really. Did y'all see that video that I posted where he said, yeah, they don't really care about us. Not really. Right? Is that fucking true? Because I don't know, y'all. The shit that be happening in the world, I have to ask myself, right? So I asked, would y'all walk this woman to the car if a woman came up to y'all and asked, the holiday fucking seasons are coming, okay? This is where the women get jacked. Men too, right? Men too. What are we going to do as a community of people to help each other remain safe? Would we walk other people to their car, right? Or to their front doors? Or down the block, whatever the fuck they need to ensure that they're safe. Can we do that? Zen said, yes, I would walk someone out to their car that didn't feel safe. Zen, I appreciate that shit. Because this is something for me that is a conscious thought now for me. I'm going to be one of those women that if I feel unsafe when I'm out in public, okay, and I don't see something and I see something that I'm uncomfortable with, ladies, do what I'm saying I'm going to do, please. Go back in the store, in the laundromat, wherever the fuck you at, and be like, excuse me, I don't feel safe. Walk into my car. Can someone come outside and walk with me to ensure that I get inside my vehicle safely? Don't be afraid. Ask for the help. Ask for an extra pair of eyes, y'all. Especially this time of year. Angel said, I heard about that. He lost the game and then shot her to death. She was a very young lady. So how can we protect our women? Doc is definitely unsafe. Okay, so Doc Holliday, you teach self-defense. Firearms and everything else, right? You said, well, you know how I feel about having some type of tool, chili spray, knife, firearm. Ladies, how many of you on here have chili spray, a knife, or a firearm that you're able to access when you're out in public? Not me. I need to get some shit. I need to get the chili spray. I definitely need to start carrying a knife. Fuck that. And I need to start, going back to the gun range and polishing up on my skills so that I can fucking go and buy a firearm. Okay. Because we got to protect ourselves. Now, I'm not telling y'all to go firearm it up. I'm not saying that. The advice here is to make sure you have some level of protection on you. Pepper spray, a knife, or a firearm, whichever you choose. Right? If you have not taken self-defense classes and you're into that shit, go ahead. I'm just going to look for the knife. The fuck, even though even having a knife and a weapon, you still should know some basic self-defense moves because someone can disarm you, right? Right? They can. What are some other ways we can be safe out here in these streets? One, we called out, ask people to escort you to your cars or wherever you need to go. Number two, have a pepper spray, a knife, or a firearm. What are some other ways we can keep our women out here safe in these streets? The general said, I'd walk her to her car. Okay, appreciate that. Doc said, yes, many times I've been asked to walk women to their cars. Wow, Doc. I have never asked anyone to walk me to my car, even when I felt afraid. I didn't think that anybody wanted to be bothered. But it's good to know that people on here are willing to do that. Ladies, do not be ashamed. We are approaching the high times of crime, holiday seasons. Ask for help. This gentleman shot this woman because he went to touch her, a stranger, and she defended herself and he shot her. Another man shot his woman to death because he beat her in basketball. Hey, Uhu. Yes. Is my mother on here yet? No. Did my mother join? She did not join yet. Today is my mother's birthday, y'all. Where is my mother? Okay, what is she doing? Ma'am, she thinks she cute because it's her birthday. Okay. Um, I know, Zen. Zen said, You need to make a to-do list, Robin, all the time on this show. You say, I need to get a will, get pepper spray, go to the range, practice target shooting. I know. I got a long list of shit that I need to write the fuck down, right? But I do need to get some damn pepper spray. Anybody can recommend where I could get my pepper spray from, and don't fucking say Amazon, right? Where can I get pepper spray from? Ghost said, I saw that basketball story. I think the girl was only 15 or 16. He was a friend of the family. Mm. How do we protect our women? The sad thing is how could we have avoided or helped this woman who got shot on the basketball court? We couldn't, right? But did this guy show signs and red flags before this? Right? Are we paying attention to the people in our lives? Look how this gentleman in Newark, right? This happened outside in the street. You see, this is exactly why, and I'm not trying to say nothing for those that live in Newark. I love y'all. I run fucking lights in Newark at night. I do. I don't give a fuck. Newark is scary as fuck. I work in Newark. My office is in Newark. My office is downtown in Newark. Okay. But I don't fucks around in Newark at night. When my office first moved to Newark, the first week my office was there was a motherfucking guy laid out shot in the front of my office building. They ain't know how he got there. They didn't know who shot him. And this was downtown in front of the corporate buildings. Newark gives no fucks. All right. And so this guy is standing outside, packing a gun, and this girl, he groped up and she defends herself and he shoots her. Like, you don't leave your house thinking, A, you're going to have to defend yourself from being groped. B, you're going to get shot for saying no, thank you. Right? Ladies, what are some of the things you carry on your persons when you are out to protect yourself? That is a question that I'm asking. Okay? Von Ray says she has a knife. Felicia said a taser is good too. All right. So, guys, I'm asking for suggestions on where to buy these tasers and these pepper sprays because I will share the link on my post so that people can go in and they can purchase these things, right? Because we want women to be as safe as possible. And men, you too. You go and purchase these shits too. Right? If anybody, Doc Holiday, I'm leaning on you because you know this is your this is your shit. All right. So if you could share links and shit where people can go and get, pepper spray and tasers, that would be helpful. All right. Theo said add dates to it when you put it on paper. I knew you were coming, Theo. I knew you were coming with the dates. I know I do need to do that because I got a lot of shit that I want to do and very little time to do it in. All right. I sit here and I go, I got coffee with friends and I logged into my essentially raw business and people got orders. And, now I got to blend body butters because I blend my body butters mostly as they are ordered because I like my body butters fresh. Okay. And so I got to do some blending this weekend and get the orders out. The strangest thing happened to me. One of you Coffee with Friends members ordered from me from my essentially raw page, and the zip code didn't want to come up. That was the first time that happened to me. So I apologized, and there was a major delay, and the post office could not identify the zip code. That is weird. Right. And so I do try to get my products out on time. So if you guys order from me, know that I will get the products out to you. All right. I'm a one-man band, so sometimes I get a little behind, but I will get the products out to you. All right. Um, oh, Johnny, no, you didn't. And you know I did. And you know I fucking did. Johnny Leon Hill said, as Zen, tell her don't forget them Kegel balls. And you know I did. I still forgot to stuff them Kegel balls up in me. Damn it. You know what? Alexa, remind me to pull out my Kegel balls today at 10 o'clock a.m. Alexa got me. All right. So now I'm not going to forget to take the Kegel balls out at 10 a.m., wash them shits, and stuff them shits up in me. I wonder how it's going to be to ride my bike for 30 minutes with the Kegel balls up in me. Woo. I'll let y'all know. Okay. Thank you, Johnny Leon Hill, for that reminder. All right. Angel said, I don't have any self defense. I can't even fight. Never been in a fight in my damn life. Angel. You never been in a fight? I was just talking to AG about this yesterday. I was like, I don't know if I could fight. It's been a long time that I could fight, that I had a fight, right? Last fight I had was junior high school, right? I fought a lot because I used to get jumped, and so I had to fight my way through, cut one person one time, because they jumped me and shit. But, I stabbed another guy in the head with a pencil and it went through his forehead. I did shit like that. I always pick shit up and I'm going to fight you with it because that's what my mother taught me. Get a box cutter, get a ice pick, get some shit. She always said that. Okay. She said, when they don't fight fair, you don't fight fair. But I haven't had a fight since high school. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm not sure. Right. But I'm a fight. I don't give a fuck. I might lose, but I'm a fight. This is a hot flash moment, y'all, where the nausea kicks in. Give me a second. Mm. Mm. Whew. These hot flashes are no joke. And this nausea is horrible. All right. The water. All right. Angel says she can't fight. All right. Pat said we can take a keychain alarm. They sell them on Amazon. Okay. Keychain alarm is another suggestion, y'all. So far we got out here to protect ourselves. We're telling women, carry something on you. A keychain alarm, which calls for help. A taser. pepper spray, a knife, and a firearm. These are the things that we got so far. And if you feel unsure, ask someone to walk you to your car or to wherever you're going. All right? These are six suggestions that we got so far. Now, ladies, don't say we didn't talk about this and we didn't give no suggestions. Now we need to know what are good quality pepper sprays and tasers to buy. And Pat already told us we can get the keychain alarm from Amazon. The other thing I want to say is if somebody is attacking you in the street, somebody told me never cry out help. Motherfuckers don't care about help. They don't want to get involved. When somebody scream help, they like, I'm going to mind my business, right? But scream fire, y'all. Because you know what? Motherfuckers would be like, what? Is something going to burn in my house? Where the fuck is the fire? They're going to be looking around, making sure the fire don't get them. See, because fire affects everybody. Okay? Don't scream help. I know the first thing that comes to our mind is to scream help, right? Even in domestic violence situations, I was talking to AG and he said he remembers on the train. This guy was beating the fuck out of this woman on a train. And he said he went to tell her, he went to tell the guy, yo, what's going on? Stop it. He said, why both the girl and the guy turned around and told him to mind his business? He was like, well, what? He was like, he understood the guy telling him to mind his business. But when the girl told him to mind his business, he was like, well, some people don't want help. But if you want help, scream fire. I'm just saying. Any other suggestions we got on here? Um, Doc said that's those weak-minded that feels inferior to a woman, like the guy who shot the woman for groping her, or the guy who killed the woman over the basketball game. These are why do these men feel inferior to women? What issue is that? What issue is that? We look to our men and we are told to look to our men as protectors, as providers. But then when you read stories like this, you like, this might have been the motherfucker I asked to walk me to my car. Who can we even fucking trust? Ghost said, I stay strapped to stay safe. Becky doesn't leave my side, even when I go outside just to smoke a cig. I know that shit is right. I know that shit is right. Okay. Georgie said, oh, wait, let me go up because here Georgie come because you know Georgie want to fight. Georgie said, I can fight. I like to fight. And I think the fact that I wish a motherfucker would, that people leave me alone. Wait a minute, Georgie. Georgie said, the fact that I wish a motherfucker would is why people leave her alone. You know what, man? Listen, if I knew for sure that if I love to fight, I'd be wishing a motherfucker would too. But I don't want to fight because I be thinking, damn, my nails are gonna hurt. They gonna pull my weave off my head. Like, it's just gonna be too much dramatic effects, and I don't feel like being bothered with all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, years ago when I used to fight in school, we used to prepare for a fight. We used to be like, okay, we're gonna put our hair in a ponytail, we gonna put Vaseline on our face, we didn't have no nails on our nails, so we were okay with make a fist. But how the fuck can I make a fist with these shits are gonna break the fuck off. It's gonna be painful. Okay, so I don't want to do it, but I'll stab you. That's what got me banned on TikTok, saying that. Okay. Georgie said there's a girl on TikTok that says she was walking in New York and this man came from behind her, started walking slow to the point it made him somehow step on her in the process. Then she yelled, "Fire." Oh, then she said, wait a minute, Georgie, wait. There's a girl on TikTok that says she was walking in New York and this man came from behind her, started walking slow to the point it made him somehow stepped on her in the process, then said she stepped on him, and then told her he beats up bitches. She said, well, that's feminine. He said, call me feminine again. She said, I didn't call you feminine. I said, wanting to hit me is. He asked the man, is this your bitch? He said no. And then he went back and punched her in the face. Complete stranger. So this man followed this woman, walked behind this woman real slow, stepped on her, and turned around and said, no, you stepped on me. Argued with this woman. This woman said, you're being feminine wanting to hit me. He turned around and asked another man, is this your bitch? And when the guy said no, he punched the lady in the face. Fellas, if y'all saw this happen in the street, what would y'all do? What would y'all do if you saw what Georgie just described happen? I'm going to tell y'all, and I think I told this to y'all before on Coffee with Friends, years ago when I was living in Mount Vernon, New York, right? I used to take the 5 train, into the city, right? From Mount Vernon, there was a bus that took us to Dyer Avenue in the Bronx. We catch the 5 train. That was the first and last stop. Well, on my way home to Mount Vernon one night after work, the train was crowded, and I always wore heels to and from work, right? I walked in heels all the time. And I had my heels on and shit, and I'm standing at the door. You know how you stand at the door in the subway, right? You leaning on the door, and the train was crowded. But I recognized this guy only because when he walked past, his cologne smelled so good. And I was like, damn, his cologne smelled good. And I looked up. But when I looked up and I saw him pickpocketing a lady. And he took her wallet and he went in between the cars. Now I'm by the door, so I'm not far from where the car, where you walk through the cars. He went in between the car and I guess did whatever he did with the wallet. When he came back through, he came and stood in front of me. So I'm leaning on the door. You know where the handle is to hold on? He's facing me. So now he's in front of me like this. He's holding on to the handle thing, and I'm leaning on the door, and he's in my face like this. And he's just staring at me. For a few seconds, he said nothing. And I'm looking like, this motherfucker is all up in my face. And the train was crowded. The train was crowded. And there was somebody leaning on the door next to me. Okay. This man looked me in my face and he said, I know somebody better mind their motherfucking business. Baby, I minded my business. I did. I was like, I just looked at him. And I said, oh my God, I hope this motherfucker don't take the train all the way to the last stop where I gotta go because it's dark outside. My bus is not running. And I have to make sure when I get off the train, if it's not a heavy population of people, I have to hurry up and get across the street to the taxi stand to make sure I'm safe. When this guy got off the train at 125th Street, it was the happiest moment of my life. I was scared to death. Okay. Now, to this day, when I tell that story, I tell it and I laugh because I'm like, damn, that's fucking crazy. But this motherfucker was in my face and he said, somebody better mind their motherfucking business. And the train was crowded. Johnny Leon Hill said, here in DC, most stores that you can get new keys made, they sell tasers, knives, pepper sprays, etc. I go to Home Depot and Lowe's to get my keys made. I don't know. Does Home Depot and Lowe's sell tasers? I'm going to look it up. The general said, I be trying to tell my wife that motherfucker's crazy out here. She needs to not walk or go certain places by herself at night. Absolutely. Like my son and his girlfriend, they just bought Aries, my youngest granddaughter, a dog. Right? She's been asking for a dog, so they bought her a Yorkie. His name is Milo. I posted her and the doggie in my story. I love them. And it's so special to me because I had 2 Yorkies and my Yorkies passed. So the mere fact that they own a Yorkie is so special to me. It really is. His name is Milo. And so I told my son, because my son is like, this is their responsibility. I was like, first of all, Aries is 4, right? And so when the dog has to go out at night, eventually, right now, y'all are good because it's wee wee pad age, right? But when the dog has to go at night, my son was like, no, I got that. I do the nighttime shit. But now we got to be worried about the shit that happens in the day. George, Johnny said, we also had an incident in DC where this lady was on a metro bus and told a group of kids to please stop using profanity. And the kids threw her off the bus and no one came to help, not even the driver. So why are we like this? Look at this shit. Why are we like this? How do we protect our women? Are our women safe out here? Johnny just said a whole shit happened on the bus. Nobody helped this lady. Von Ray said the fellas aren't going to do anything. Women are more likely to come to a woman's rescue. And why the fuck is that? You know, even in the movies, y'all, I'm telling y'all, men, I need y'all to step up to the plate. Even in the movies, they write these movies to show that the woman always protecting the man. The man always get clobbered over the head, stabbed, shot, poked, dragged to bleed out in the corner while the woman is there to save the motherfucking day. Why are women saving other women? Where are our men? And it doesn't mean all men, but y'all know the ones I'm talking to. Uhu said, me being a security officer, I had to escort men and women to their cars, either on foot or vehicle. Good for you, Uhu. Interior said, I have the pepper spray and the taser. I need to go out and get them shits for myself this weekend. I'm telling you. Okay? Naomi said, I got 2 out of the 3. We know you got the firearm because your neighbor started some shit and it got you banned on TikTok Live. So we know you got the clink clink. We know you got that shit. All right. Uhu said, I need pepper spray. I would get a taser, but I may use it on everybody. Uhu, you ain't lying. See, this is why the fuck. See, I'll be like, what the fuck you say? You see, oh, we twins. Cause I'll be like, oh, I don't like your attitude today. See? Pepper spray. What? You talking back, Sing? The fuck? Oh, I'm telling you. You get mad at somebody, you just pepper spray their ass. I'm feeling it. I need to get me a pepper spray. Hey, Janelle, good morning. Madison said Dick's have the sticky pepper spray. Okay, I'm going to go to Dick's. Is it good? Because I need some shit that, I don't want no shit that's going to tickle somebody. I need the shit to take them out. The fuck? Von Ray already called y'all out and said the fellas ain't gonna do nothing. Let me see if the fellas responded. I know 2 guys on here, Zen and General, said they will walk to the car. We know Doc is gonna do it because that's what he does for a living. He teaches, you know, self-defense and how to protect yourself and firearm safety and shit like that. All right. Angel said, oh my God, some parents started fighting at Brady's game on Sunday. My scary ass ran the other way. No, Angel, thanks for telling me that. Because Angel, when you come to New York and we eventually get to hang out or we hang out in New Orleans, I need to know who's riding and who's running, right? And so we know Angel is going the other way, y'all. But we know Georgie in New Orleans, she gonna hold us down because she be wishing a motherfucker would. And then you got us. We could just be the buffers in the middle. All right. We gotta identify the runners, the buffers, and the wish a motherfuckers would. Angel, I can't with you. I really cannot. Protagonist said, today is my child support meeting this morning at 9:30, and my first move is to not say much. Take notes, process, use that data to make better decisions moving forward. Look at the fucking healing in the works. Protagonist, I'm proud of you for saying that. Right? And make sure you give us an update tomorrow on what happened at child support court, all right? Because we've been taking this ride with you for a while now, and we want to know what's going to happen. Don't be one of those people on social media that give us some of your business and then tell us to mind our business, because now it's our business, all right? It's ours, all right? But good luck today at 9:30. I think, the best is going to happen, right? And at least if for nothing else, you'll know where you stand and you can move on past this, all right? Okay. Pat said that was my trauma. Pat, I read through a lot of stuff. I missed it. I can't connect what your trauma is related to. At what is your trauma related to? Georgie said, are they gonna talk visitation to protagonists? Great question. Zen, you remembered my dog's names. Look at Zen. He remembered my dog's names, Jinx and Mink. Boy and girl died a year apart from each other. I lost Mink to kidney failure. I treated her for about a year and a half with it. And she got really sick while I was away, and my son had to take her and put her to sleep. Thank God I didn't have to do it. I didn't have the strength. Jinx, exactly a year later, plus 1 day. Jinx had a heart attack right in front of me and died while we were watching TV. Yeah. They were 12 and 14, around that age. So they were with me since babies. They were with me a really long time. But it doesn't matter how long these pets are with you. It always hurts. Okay. Zen said, why don't we realize that women are the superior and dominant sex? Just saying. Why don't we realize that? Why are people bothered by that though? Johnny said, Robin, when I watched Dahmer, it made me think of your neighbor with the funky dogs. And he be coming home with them, with the young girls. I haven't seen him bring home any young girls lately, but I'm just saying the fuck. Okay. Georgie said, if y'all run in true black fashion, I'm running too. Wait a minute, Georgie. If Angel runs, she's running from a fight. You can't run too. We gonna need you. The fuck? I can't. I really can't. Okay. Thank you guys for the happy birthday wishes for my mother. She didn't jump on this damn live. Did she come on this damn live? No, she didn't. Right? Because that's, you know why she didn't come on? Because she's trying to go get her damn nails done. All right. I mean, seriously. She's trying to get her nails done. Um Naomi said, I got mine from Five Below. Wait, you got what from Five Below? A taser, pepper spray? The fuck? Oh, said, I guess due to my stature, I don't really carry a purse around. I'm not the target. I'm older now, so I can't run like I used to. You never know who's the target, ooh. Don't you never know who's the target. Shit. You never know. Exactly, Cheryl Lee. The one thing is very scary, and this is what I don't understand for the walkers and the joggers. I'm going to say this because it's 8:58. But for the walkers and the joggers, you know how I like to go outside and walk, but I love to listen to music, right? I never ever put both of my pods in. I never ever cover both of my ears when I'm outside walking or jogging. All right. I always have one ear free to hear what's going on in my surroundings, because when I go to the park and I walk, sometimes I'm walking and there's no one around me, right? And I need to hear when someone someone suddenly approaches, or if someone is following me. So I always keep one part out of my ear. So this is my suggestion and advice outside of everything else that we've provided here on the show. If you are a runner, a jogger, or you're in the gym by yourself, right? Never put your headphones and cover both ears. Keep one ear open so that you can hear what's going on in your environment. And if something is happening, fucking scream fire. I'm telling you. Glamour said Army Navy store. True. Army Navy store. Do we have one? You know what? I'm gonna go look for this shit. I'm gonna get me one of these shits. Okay. Glamour said, unless you know a police officer, my nephew got stuff they use, but he said the Army Navy store is the next best thing. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Army Navy store. All right. Zen said, look, if I see people running, especially POCs, I'm running with them. People of colors. People of colors. Is that what that is? I'm running with them. I don't need to know what I'm running from. I swear that's true. That happened to me and my girlfriend Maria in the village just this past summer. We were in the village, and I told y'all this. We were in some sex store, right? And all of a sudden, all these people ran into the sex store. And so me and Maria saw all these people running into the sex store. We ran to the back of the sex store to hide, right? And then people started leaving the sex store, running a direction down the street in the village. All right. We come out the sex store and we like just run the direction they running. And I'm like, bitch, we could be running towards whatever the fuck they running. She said, I don't give a fuck. We gonna go where they going. Child, we ran with the crowd. We never saw what the fuck happened. Later on, they said that there were some gunshots that happened in the park, Washington Square Park. So they closed off the park. But we wasn't in the park. We were outside the park a couple of blocks away. But baby, we ran all the way several blocks down and back all the way down to 6th Avenue. By the movie theater. We just ran with the crowd. So you right, Zen. Motherfuckers just gonna run when they see you running. Okay. Georgie says, smart Zen. Smart. We don't need to be running for fun, especially not in plain clothes. I'm telling you. Protagonist says there ain't no superior sex. Don't be mad, protagonist. Life is about balance. Women equal men. Protagonist said, I don't run from fights. At the same time, nobody really messes with me. I know my son say the same thing. He say they have to cut his legs off. That's what he said. I said, Roundtree. He said, I can't do it. They're going to have to cut my legs off. I can't run. Not from no fight. They're going to have to cut my legs off. I was like, damn. Right? That's why he and I are dangerous outside together because, you know, if somebody get on my nerves and I'm the one that say I don't want to fight because I don't want to get hurt, but my mouth, I'll be like, what? And I'll go to fuck off. Then my son will be like, what? Right. And if I'm arguing with a woman, I remember one time I was arguing with this woman in Great Adventure and he was like, what? He asked the lady, he said, where's your husband? So I could beat him up real quick. I said, why you go? He said, because I can't hit this woman, right? And I know you're not gonna want to be out here scuffling around. So just go get your husband. I was like, oh my God. All right. Another event, I think that we had to be coaxed into just moving it right along, right? We are dangerous together. All right. Who said pepper spray here, beauty supply stores. Damn. I'm going to go to an Army and Navy store. Dick's is a sporting goods store. Not sure if it's national wide store, but they have those stores in New Jersey, aka we have a Dick's. We have a Dick's right here on 17. I'm gonna go right in Dick's and be like, I need pepper spray and I need a taser and I need a knife. They're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? Zen said, protagonist, I disagree 100%. There are more than two sexes. If it's a spectrum and goes beyond genitalia. For example, I am a gender fluid. Okay. I hear that. Okay. All right. The general said, I hear you. That just read weird. I know. Okay. Okay. Madison said, PSA, Raw's body butter is smooth. All right. Thank you, Madison. I appreciate it. It's the only thing I use on my body. It is. Oh, said, I want to go to sparring class for practice. I was always bigger than everyone. So go. The fuck? Go. I used to take kickboxing, but I stopped. You know. Madison said, girl, my Alexa heard you say put them balls in, and now she put it on my calendar. I know. Yep, that happened. So now it's on your calendar too, Madison. I guess you better get you some Kegel balls. I'm just saying. All right. Doc Holliday said you could go to Bass Pro Shop gun ranges. Oh, gun ranges. So I could go to Guns for Hire and get a taser and pepper spray, because Guns for Hire is where I go to the shooting range. Okay, Walmart hardware stores. No, we don't have them kind of Walmart stores here. And Amazon. Okay, I knew Amazon was going to be the option, but there's so many options on Amazon. You want to get the right one. Uhu said for your car, if you are alone, normally have a mannequin in the passenger side. Okay, ladies. Uhu gave a suggestion. Put a mannequin in the passenger side of your car so it don't look like you by yourself. That's a good one. Hey, Fire and One. Uhu said my ex would tell me on occasion, look behind you if you're walking. He would always say ears and eyes open. Yes. That's why I don't keep both my headsets on. Okay. Protagonist said, I did boxing class and gun class, plus I cry in front of people. I know I'm dangerous. Yep. You crying in front of motherfuckers? That's, don't get me to crying. That means you hurt me to my core, and my limits are being tested. That's true, Georgie. That's true. You like Amazons because you go by the reviews. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, there go Mother. Mother, you finally joined? The hell? I just have to take a minute because it's my mother's birthday, and I just want to say that I know that there's plenty of people that don't have the joy of being able to physically spend time with their mother. And I just want to say that I appreciate every moment that I get to spend with my mom, right? And the older she gets, the more needy and the more clingy I get, because I want to appreciate all the time. My brother, he asked me, he was like, well, how old is my turn? And I said 76 is easy for me because we are 20 years apart, right? And so I just wanted to take a minute, y'all, and I hope IG doesn't kick me off, but I just want to take a minute and just play this real quick. Okay. Is it your birthday, girl? Cause you looking like a present. Is it your birthday, girl? Ooh, it's on me, ladies. Gon' get it if you want it. It's free, ladies. Feel good when you're rolling with me, don't it? We here, we just had to believe on it. So glad we never worried about the shit they say. My biggest flex is that my team the same. I started from the bottom with my hoes. Love y'all so fucking much. Well, she's not a hoe, but me and Patron. You looking like a present. Is it your birthday, girl? Let's celebrate it. Is it your birthday, girl? Yes, it is. Is it your birthday, girl? I had to cut it short because I don't want IG to cut me off. Y'all know how IG does, right? But is it your birthday, girl? You looking like a present. Yes, indeed, it is your birthday. Happy birthday, mother. And enjoy your day. Enjoy getting pampered at the nail salon. Enjoy going out to lunch with your friends. All right. Enjoy every aspect of your day. I'm sorry I'm not there to personally spend it with you, but I send my love. All right. All right. Protagonist said, I use both my headphones, but my volume be low. Yeah, as long as you can hear what's going on around you. All right. Heart to Fire said eBay. You can get it from eBay. Doc said Home Depot and Lowe's sells knives and pepper spray. Okay, so they sell pepper spray. All right, well, I'm just gonna go to Dick's and do one-stop shopping. I'm just gonna go to Dick's and get everything I need. All right. The subway trains in New York always have stuff going on. That's true. And it's the holidays, y'all. Get y'all pepper spray, your knives, and your protection gear. It's the holidays, all right? I know, Uhu. You said it wasn't by choice. It was a part of the job. I understand. Okay. Ghost said one of the side effects of women wanting to be so independent and saying they don't need a man for nothing. Independence ain't fun as you thought it was. I don't know why men get so twisted their panties in a wad when a woman say, I don't need no man. What does that mean to y'all? Right? Y'all really get your panties in a wad over that. Why would y'all want your women to need y'all? Who wants to be needed? I want to be wanted. I want to be needed because I'm wanted, not needed just because I need you to pay my bills and to fix light bulbs and shit like that. No, I want to want you. I don't want to need you, right? So when I say I don't need a man, it's not because I'm saying I don't want a man, because I fucking want a man. I want my man. I want my man. Okay. But I don't need him to eat. I don't need him to live. I don't need him to breathe. I don't need him to survive. But I do want my man. Don't get your panties up in the wad um um because a woman says I don't need a man. I want to be wanted. The need comes from being wanted. The need should not be there because you need him because of things he can do for you. The need should be associated to want. Okay? It should. Johnny said, I want to be needed. I want to be needed. Protagonist said, once a woman say, I don't need no man, I friend zone myself and she become one of the fellas. Well, I hope my boo don't run from me. I don't need a man. I don't, but I want one. I certainly want one, because if I needed a man, I've been manless for a year and a half, going on 2 years. If I needed a man, where would I be right now? Honestly, ask yourselves that question. I am single right the fuck now. If I needed a man, where would I be right now? I want a man. See, that need a man is what keeps people in fucked up relationships. If I needed a man, I probably would still be with my last man that was emotionally fucking my head up. But I don't, hey, me, I don't need it. I want a man. I want a good man. Okay. Naomi said, laugh out loud, girl, that was Wilson out. So that was Wilson. I had to show them to come over here don't come over here with the shit. I know that shit. Fire One said, I need protagonists to protect me. Oh shit. Fire One said, Fire, stay strapped. I look out for the ladies all the time. Thank you, Fire One. I appreciate that. Ghost said, me and Fancy driving to New Orleans, so I'll be strapped. Okay. Cool, then you'll be able to protect our asses. The fuck? Naomi said, I'm a wish a motherfucker would kind of chick. Okay, Naomi. So we got Georgie, Naomi, wish a motherfucker would. All right, we got Angel the runner. Okay, we got Ghost, who's gonna be fucking strapped. And Fire One, hopefully you coming to New Orleans too, Fire One, in March 7th through the 9th, I believe we decided. I'm going to start publishing those dates, y'all. All right? We got folks out there to protect us, and I got to work on the t-shirts, y'all. All right? I got to make a who wants to be on the Coffee with Friends NOLA leadership committee. So I could create a chat for that, right? Anybody want to participate in that, let me know. The only thing I want to discuss in that group is t-shirt ideas, right? Things that we want to put on a t-shirt or whatever, colors or whatever, and some activities that we want to do while we're in New Orleans. Georgie, I'm automatically volunteering you for that chat group to be a milestone leader for our NOLA trip. All right. Anybody else want to join in? Let me know. Okay. Madison said the sticky spray is good because they can't wipe it off. My girlfriend carries it all the time in the keychain alarm. Okay. Keychain alarm. I'm going to get that too. Heart to Fire says, I carry always pepper spray, taser, and a scalpel. Damn. Damaris said they terrorized me. Who terrorized you, Damaris? Glamour said, I mentioned previously to go to an Army Navy store for your pepper spray. Anything else is going to be water. My nephew was going to get my daughter's stuff they use. All right, I'm going to go to Dick's. And if I can't get it from Dick's, I'm going to look for the nearest Army and Navy store. That's where I'm going. I'm going there. That's where I'm going. That's it, and that's all. Protagonist said, he got you, Uhu. He got you. I love it. I love it. Thank you, y'all. Hearts of Fire said, I ain't running unless they shooting. All right, so we know who the runners are. We know who the feet planted to the ground. I'm a peeker. I'm going to be peeking around like, do I need to run? Do I not need to run? It depends on how many motherfuckers are running. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Damaris. No, Damaris didn't go there. She said, your mouth has got me into a few arguments. Yes, it has, right? I am the friend. I'm the friend that will get an argument popping. But see, Damaris is the friend that'll fight. Right? I'm the one that'll just be mouthy, like, fuck you, bitch. You can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck out of here. Like, I do shit like that, right? Damaris would be like, what, huh? What we doing? Cause you besta. She's another wish a motherfucker could or would. She is another wish a motherfucker could or would. Damaris, I hope your ass is coming to New Orleans with us, right? Even if you have to leave Donovan home with the kids. The fuck. All right. In March. Yes, Bass Pro Shops was already mentioned on here to get your items from. All right. So today we talked about great stocking stuffers, y'all. Oh, yes. The holidays are coming. We are talking about domestic violence awareness, right? In honor of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, right? Holidays are coming. So many people on here wonder, Mother, you still on here? Yesterday you asked me, what should someone get their 40-year-old daughter? Get them a taser. Get them pepper spray. This is a good idea. Women, we need to do things to protect ourselves. These are good stocking stuffers. Thank you, Uhu. This is a great gift for the holidays. Okay? Stuff the stockings with shit that we need to protect ourselves with. Great advice. Okay? All right. Who says someone said to me, nothing happens good after 1 a.m. unless it's work related. Get in the house. Well, I ain't gonna be in the house in New Orleans at 1 a.m. I'm gonna be outside. The fuck? So we gonna need all the pepper sprays in motions. And Georgie, every Sunday they do that march, that parade march or some shit. I forget what they call it in New Orleans. I want to see that shit. All right. And they be out there selling that what is that liquid? That oh my God. It's that, Georgie, are you still on here? It's the roux that they pour over the noodles with the boiled egg on top. Everybody was drinking that shit. Gecha or Gucha or some shit they call it. Lakicha. Some shit. I want to try that shit when I get to New Orleans. Interior roux, that's a whole nother topic. Why is a man's ego so fragile? We need to talk about that shit. Because you know why? It didn't start with them. That's why. It didn't. It didn't. Exactly, Georgie. And I'm going to be outside. Ghost said women pick and choose when they want to be independent. Listen, listen, Ghost. I'm an independent woman, right? Not by choice, but because I had no choice. Raising my son at 15 because my baby daddy decided crack was better, right? And so I had no choice but to be independent. Okay, so every man I got with after that had a problem with the way that I had to survive in survival mode. That ain't my fault. That the fuck ain't my fault. Right? And I'm not going to let any man make me feel bad for the independence that I had to develop out of survival mode. I'm not going to do it. So I am going to sit here patiently and wait for the man that understands who Robin A. White is and accepts her in all her independence and comes in because he knows that she want her man. And don't worry about her independence. I'm waiting for that motherfucker to show up. Okay, because ain't nobody gonna make me feel bad for being who I am as a person based on my survival skills. Just be my man, because that's what I want. And believe me, I want him to take care of me. I wasn't on the women's suffrage line. I didn't say I wanted to fucking work, but this is where we at. Okay, Interior Rule, you're gonna be in the committee. So let me write this down real quick. So far for the NOLA trip, I'm going to create a chat. I got Georgie in the chat in the group for the trip. Oh, Interior Rude, you have are you on the fuck? Why am I Instagram? I mean, not Instagram. I don't know what I was thinking. Never mind, Interior Row. Never mind, Interior Row. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, group for NOLA. So I'm putting Interior Row and Georgie in the group for NOLA trip in March. Okay. We're going to start talking about the t-shirts and some activities that we want to do. And Georgie has something that she wants us to get into as far as the culture in New Orleans. So we're going to plan for that. I want to put together an agenda, not to say that we're going to be up each other's butts the whole weekend in NOLA, but I want to put together some schedule so that we know when we're meeting up to do certain things. All right. So Georgie, I'm going to need you for that. And Interior Ruth, thank you for volunteering. Anybody else want to volunteer? Yes, my dogs traumatized Damaris. Damaris used to be scared of my two little dogs. I never understood it. I used to be like, I'm not locking these dogs up. She used to be jumping around in the house. It's ridiculous. All right. It's ridiculous. Yes, leave his ass home. Damaris, come on. If you come by yourself, I mean, I'm not saying he can't come. He could come. But if anybody wants to, if you had to have somebody home with the kids, even though your kids are grown, but you could bring him because we always have a good time with him. I might bring my boo. I might. Let's see. Let's see if he could, if he's not working. Okay. Oh, Georgie said, I don't eat traditional New Orleans food. What is traditional New Orleans food? Ghost said, but you don't say you don't need or want a man. No, I don't, because I want my man. I'm talking about the women that stand strong on that. They say they don't need a man for anything. No. I need my man. I need him to kill the spiders. I need him to hang shit up. I need him to love up on me. I need him to pay the bills, not just out of all his money. I'll contribute to the bills. I just don't want to pay the shits. I just want to live here. I'm just saying. I just want to focus on my business and do what I want to do and just deposit whatever money I'm supposed to deposit in the account and know he got us. The fuck? That's all I want. Angel said her boo is definitely coming. Okay, so Angel's boo is coming. So Damaris, listen, let's make it happen. Interior said most times it's a reason women is saying she doesn't need or want a man. Trust me, it's some trauma behind it. Yes, it is. And this is why we are reading It Didn't Start With Us, because those women who say that have some trauma behind them. And this is why we have to give each other grace. But in the meantime, between time, it is 9:20 and we need to wind down today's show. But tomorrow is Freestyle Friday, y'all. We get to talk about whatever we want to talk about. There's a couple of things I'm going to bring to the table. There's something I've been trying to ask you guys, but every time I get on here, I forget because we got so much shit going on. But I will try to remember to bring it up tomorrow during Freestyle Friday. All right. So make sure you go to the link in my bio and you will follow me across all my platforms: IG, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. When you go to YouTube, hit subscribe, hit the bell. All right. If you join me on IG, give me the hearts. If you join me on YouTube, give me the thumbs up. I appreciate you, motherfuckers. The one thing that I say is love up on your brothers and sisters. That is what we are here for. Love up on your brothers and sisters. All right. Again, tomorrow is Freestyle Friday. Reminder, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. is also Coffee with Friends After Dark. We're going to be talking about why do men feel like trauma pussy is the best pussy, right? What is trauma pussy, right? And what makes it the best? And we're going to talk about what is bad dick. What the fuck is bad dick? And how do we get bad dick to be good dick, right? So that's going to be the topic tomorrow night on Coffee with Friends. All right. Georgie said all the staples I don't like. I like pizza and baked macaroni and cheese. Okay. Georgie said not meat pies, rice and beans. Laugh out loud. I like stuffing, not dressing. All right. All right. Well, we're going to figure it out because my mouth going to be on a little bit of everything there. There's that. I want to taste that Lakeisha shit that they was featuring on there's a show on Netflix and there's this woman in New Orleans and she makes this shit and I want to try it. Um, yeah, I'm going to try a couple of shits in New Orleans. I'm going to have my mouth on a couple of things. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, great idea. Coffee with Friends After Dark tomorrow. If you have a Halloween costume, dress up in your Halloween costume and come on the show tomorrow night. How about that, y'all? I got to find my costume, y'all. I don't know where it's at. It's around here somewhere. I'm going to pull out some shit that I already have. If you have a costume, wear your costume tomorrow on Coffee with Friends After Dark and join the show. Remember, it's only going to be on YouTube. All right. That would be great. Let's do that. Halloween edition. Coffee with Friends After Dark. I love it. With that, y'all, have a fucking good Thursday. And hashtag Fit Friends is coming to an end, y'all. This y'all last weekend. Get it in. October 31st ends our hashtag Fit Friends first 15-day challenge. Okay. The next challenge I'm already thinking about. Okay. I'm going to inject it into the group later today for our next 15-day challenge, right? 15-day challenge. All right. The water challenge is always going to stay. All right. But the move part is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to put what I'm suggesting in the milestone leadership chat and see what they think. And then we'll publicize it on Monday and pick a start date as to when we're going to start our next 15-day challenge. I love it. Everyone can be seen. If you come on the podcast, if you come on YouTube, everybody can be seen. They can jump right on my podcast, right? I do have Zoom, but it doesn't stream to my YouTube, right? And so I don't want to lose visibility there. So let's try to join the podcast. We can have, you guys don't join like in masses anyway. If we get 10 people to join Coffee with Friends After Dark, we can have them on the screen. All right. And so make sure some of y'all act shy anyway, like y'all don't want to jump on the screen. Stop that. All right. But with that, y'all, I got to go because I got to do some work. But no matter what do I say? No matter how low you feel, how slow you feel, you can still motherfucking go. All right. And with that, I'm out. I never answered a no, man, I still go, go. This is Coffee with Friends, and I am Raw to the Bone, and I'm out. See you tomorrow. Going for now, but never forever. Peace. Get this message on the way out, y'all. See ya. Be a slave, I've been doing shit my way, or the highway, and in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain, you never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain, just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain, anything you want, anything you need, your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief, better see with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy, even when you feel low, you can still go, even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Go.